Welcome back to part 3, you guys. I'm gonna really try to make this quick because I don't want to have to I don't want to make it a series. Honestly, I don't want to make it a series. But back to what I was saying. Now, after I got married, like my time management went out the window. Like I was no longer like as early as I used to. It was like I was like cutting it close on a lot of things. Like when I got married, like everything was like really cutting close. And then I got pregnant, and then I had my second daughter. And when I had my second daughter, there was no such thing as being on time, being early. There's no such thing as being prepared, or there was none of that. Like my whole life did a totally 180. And it was crazy because it's just like I went from this person who was always on time, who was this, that, and the third, and then I get married and I have another baby, and yeah, like I operate on that CP time, you guys. I get there when I get there kind of time, and I didn't like that. And then as I started to sit and realize that it started happening for a lot of things, and it was like just not necessarily to show up at dinners or parties or even work. Like it started to spill over in other things as far as my routines, my schedules. Like I started noticing that I started getting later and later, and then it came to a point where I didn't even care anymore. It was just like, well, whatever. I kind of think I got to where it's like, well, I get there when I get there. I had started to adapt that mentality because it's like I have 2 kids now, and they're both girls, and it's just so hard because it's just like you can't never find no shoes or no jacket or the right pants, and you finally get one dress, and then somehow they spill something on their clothing, and then you fussing with a baby or a toddler running after them trying to get dressed, and now you got to go and rechange the first child. So it was just a lot of chaos. And the husbands, they don't really help because they don't even know what to do with a girl, so they just be sitting there like are y'all gonna be ready in 10 minutes? No, I'm still in underwear. I'm nowhere near dressed. The kids are halfway dressed, and now I gotta go find something else for the other child to wear because they done got dirty. And now I'm chasing this dang on 2-year-old or 1-year-old around who refuse to keep on their shoes and their pants. Like still to this day, my second daughter do not like pants. She will get naked in a heartbeat. So it's just like, oh my God. So yeah, time management went out the window. Preparation went out the window. And then it's just like, okay, what can I do to make myself better? And it was just like, I felt hopeless, you guys, like really hopeless because I don't know. I just don't know. I know how I got to this point. I don't even know how to get out of it. Anywho, so I noticed that procrastination for me became really big. And as well as planning. I do not plan well. And then when I do plan and I be on top of everything, I be like 2-3 hours early, you guys. So just because I be 2 to 3 hours early, I'll be like, okay, you know what, I got time to waste, and all of a sudden, boom, I'm late. And it's just like, how did I go from being 2 to 3 hours early to being 30 minutes late? I just really don't understand, you guys, and like I'm struggling to figure that out. So that's why it's very important to know your weakness. Be honest with yourself. Know your weaknesses and address them, and then find out ways to better them, to help yourself to stay on time, and help yourself to hold yourself accountable. That's what I'm looking for. To hold yourself accountable. When you know your weaknesses, you can start holding yourself accountable by really sticking to it. Now, I done got to the point where however we leave is just how we leave. You ain't got no stockings on, you ain't got no stockings on. Your shoes don't match, oh well, get in the car. Because first off, I'm getting over telling these kids repetitively so many things that they already know. I shouldn't have to keep repeating myself, and then I'm trying to run around and get dressed, and then I gotta keep telling you to go put on some shoes and go put on some stuff. Yeah, I'm over that. So now it's whatever we leave out and you look like, that's on you. That's how I feel. And then it's starting to keep me a little bit in check as well, because it's like, if I ain't got no stockings on, oh well, y'all, I be at church ashy and everything, and I be mad at myself because it's like, dang, bitch, you had all this time to get yourself together and you still, yeah, child, let me tell y'all. So I started really sitting down and going over my days and my times and stuff. And then I also actually put like an extra 35 minutes of cushion in my stuff, in my time brackets, because for the unseen, you can't really plan for the unseen, but it's okay to have a little bit overhead on it, which I believe, because if you're like me and you suck at time management and you are a big procrastinator, you really need that. So, yep, I learned to give myself at least 30 to 45 minutes. I want to say 45 minutes because one time I was at work and I had to be there at 6:30, and I was at work at 6 o'clock, y'all. So, yeah, y'all get the thing. So I'm really taking these measures, these extreme measures, and trying to implement them daily. And I'm hoping and praying and wishing, I'm hoping and praying that it sticks with me and it helps me to be better at time management. And it helps me to be more organized, because I am a hot mess and things are everywhere. So if you're trying to lose weight, or you're trying to go after a new goal, time management is a big thing. You need to learn how to kill your procrastination. And when I say kill procrastination, I mean kill it and bury it, because procrastination do nobody no justice. So that is all the time I have. This live is going to end pretty soon, because once again, y'all have a blessed day. And I will be back tomorrow to follow up with how I did. Good luck to you guys on your weight loss journey, or whatever it is that you be